Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman and welcome back for more Let's Play Mega Man 3. Last time, we finished up in the Gamma Robot stages. We only have one thing left, Breakman. This is essentially a glorified rematch of the Proto Man fight on, the Proto Man fight from Hardman stage. Which, I don't really mind so much here, because this was already a pretty simple fight as it was. Just kind of want to stand in front there, and that's it. Anytime you want, Mega Man. There we go. In the original game, it's instantaneous to do that. I don't know why it loads on the Genesis so badly. Oh no, right after we see the last element, why we went off with Gamma. I don't know why I'm giving him his stupid Mega Man 8 voice, but... Alright. Wily's off, and we're off to chase him. Feeling kind of underprepared. We have one energy tank, considering we entered Needleman with 5. We have one energy tank and 1 extra life. I'm more than prepared. I'm just gonna say straight up, I am more than prepared for this. Because I think this is probably one of the easiest Wily fortresses. No, correction. The easiest Wily fortress. Alright. This is also going to be the last video of this Let's Play because none of these levels are that inherently long. There are 4 levels here, but most of them are pretty short and simple. Okay, I wanted that. There are extra lives in these. And we're starting off in a stage that kind of feels like it should be a sequel to Wily 1 from before, but thank God, no it's not. Thank God, no it's not. Energy tanks are so nice. Yeah, you can get a free energy tank right at the start, so there's no reason to complain about that too much. Those penguins are way faster than I remember them being. Extra life, hello. I don't even care that we have to use Hard Knuckle for that. Energy tank, hello. I think I will break open that middle one there because it can be pretty useful here. Wait. Whoa! I've never seen that before! Again, I've never seen that before. Can I replicate that? I've never seen that before. I don't know if that's exclusive to this game or not, because I, don't think that was possible in the original game, but if it was, I have no real memory of it. But, yeah, so... Yeah, just got some more of these guys here. Honestly, I like these guys more than I like the Bazooka Joe enemies. They're same concept, but they just feel way less frustrating to fight. And there's some pretty simple ways for taking care of them. All in all, I just find Mega Man 3 a more fun game to play. I know, yes, it is on the easier side, but honestly, when a game can be more fun, I don't really care. Mega Man 3 is the definition of a fun game to me, and I would honestly rather that over a frustrating one. Mega Man 2, I don't mean to harp on it so much, but it had a lot of frustrating moments that I didn't really care for a whole lot. This game, I've spoken my praise more than once of this game before, considering I have Let's Played this game in the past, but this is a game that I could revisit anytime I wanted, which is why I was not hesitant about wanting to revisit this game. Pretty easy boss, considering we were never hit by that guy. Yeah. I'm very okay with this. In fact, this is gonna be finished way quicker than what the Mega Man 2 video was by a long shot. And this game has less levels, for the record. it's gonna be finished way faster than the Mega Man 2 series was. Part of this LP. Alright, so Wily Stage 2 here. I think in the original, it spawns you on the middle of those platforms, which is kind of strange. Alright, so... I apologize if you hear a wood splitter in the background. That's obnoxious that people have to go splitting wood all the time, but... Alright, can I? No, I didn't think I could, but I definitely want that one up, though. You see again what I mean when I say that this game, isn't as bad. Also, this stage is literally 3 screens long. Take out your rush jet and be prepared to fly here, because this screen is the last screen of the level, and it's honestly not that bad even then. You have some more of these clip things and these bees here. The bees can be a little bit annoying, sure, but honestly, rush jet kind of makes this level not so bad. Got some of this stuff here, an energy tank, and that's it. That's the entire level. Again, remember when I said this game hands energy tanks out like candy? I wasn't kidding. We have a pretty epic boss fight, though, because... check out who it is! Yep, it's this guy again. Our most feared enemy before, the Yellow Devil. This fight with Yellow Devil, I mean, it's easier than the Yellow Devil fight in the original games anyway, so, this fight I do find, like, a lot easier than the original Yellow Devil. I don't know why there's that red spot there, because his weakness is still his eye. Whenever he takes 2 hits, though, he does have that jump from the right side there, and that's it. Yeah, he is a lot easier to hit a few times, like, barring the select trick in the original Mega Man 1, but that fight with Yellow Devil's nowhere near as bad as the original. It's not even close. But yeah. That was it for what was once one of the most infamous and most difficult fights in the entire series. Alright. Wily Stage 3, this song. This is often considered, like, one of the fan favorite, like, songs in the Mega Man series, and for good reason. This is definitely one of the best Wily themes. Like, I'd go as far to say I like this more than Wily 1 and 2 in the original. It could be also that I don't like Wily 1 as a level at all in Mega Man 2, but Energy Tank? Again, remember when I said this game hands energy tanks out like candy? I wasn't kidding. This is why I had no hesitation using them in Needleman stage, because we have 6 full heals at any point, extra life, that is really easy to get. I think there's just health down this way. Oh, and weapon ammo, nice. Yeah, the stage overall is actually pretty simple. I don't think there's a whole lot of, like, really dangerous things in this stage. Okay, there we go. And also this game has, like, the easiest of, like, the big, hard-hitting enemies that take a million hits to kill. Because they only take 6 hits in this game, which can be shortened to 3 with the magnets, or not the magnets, the shadow weapon. And that's it for the stage. Again, this game definitely tones the bullshit back. Anything in there worth it? Yes. Yes, very much so. Alright, take out these snakes, and let's get ready for the boss. Not the shadow weapon, the search snake. Alright, get on top of this, and be prepared to fire. Okay, in the original game, that would have been enough to kill that boss, like, immediately. Because that boss has no iframes in the original at all. That's it for that. Yeah, Mega Man 3 is definitely one of the lighter Mega Man games, but I've said it many times, and I think you might be able to tell by my enjoyment in my voice and just not being frustrated. I can be calm and enjoy having fun with this game. I find this easily the most enjoyable of the original 3 Mega Man games. If I am ever to revisit this collection again, which I probably will at some point, I do love this series after all, but if I do revisit this collection, it'll probably mostly be for Mega Man 3, and honestly not much else. I didn't mind my playthrough of Mega Man 1, but I have no desire to go back to Mega Man 2 at all, if I'm being honest. If I go back to Mega Man 2, it'll be on the Legacy Collection, since I'm recording this after I recorded the Mega Man 1 video. In that time, Nintendo added a firmware update that allows custom button mapping on Switch controllers, meaning you can basically disable, certain buttons, including, like, if I wanted to, in a roundabout way, I could disable the button that would have the rewind key on it. So, now I have a much more authentic way of playing the Mega Man Legacy Collection games. Funny how time is a weird drug, but yeah. Anyways, we got the boss rematch, so let's get to it. Starting with, oh crap. Well, starting with an obnoxious fight. Damn it, really, that had to miss? There we go. Alright, that's honestly probably one of the hardest ones, just taken out of the way here. I don't remember the boss order of this one here. You're either weak to the spark or the magnets, or not the magnets, you're definitely weak to the spark. I was gonna say, I thought you might have been weak to the Shadow Blade, and I think in the original, it was arguably faster to use Shadow Blade, but the Spark is really good too. Gemini Man, you're also kind of on the annoying side, but that's fine. No, I want the snakes. There we go. Easy robot. I don't remember who this next guy is. I don't remember if it's this game or Mega Man 4 in the original. Oh, great card, man. Ugh. The magnet. Nice. Alright. I don't remember if it's the original or, Mega Man 4, where it was possible to slide between the, like, teleporters without going in them. It's a really weird exploit that you can do in those games. I don't know why it exists. I think it's only in Mega Man 4, actually, now that I think about it. I could be mistaken about that. It could be a different Mega Man game, but I seem to remember that being a Mega Man 4 thing. But yeah, is this Shadow Man? I seem to remember this being Shadow Man. Yeah, okay, this could be the obnoxious one, but Shadow Man's only obnoxious because Topspin sucks, but again, I don't know if Topspin really sucks in this version of the game or not. I feel like it might be only in the original game where it really sucks, because sometimes in the original, it would just deplete your entire ammo supply for no reason at all. It was really bad. Okay, and we just have Spark and Snake Man. Neither of these are that hard of fights. Shadow Blade. I kind of feel like really oddly emotional thinking that, like, this is coming to a close here very soon. It's in a weird way, but we have Snake Man left here. This is gonna be really easy with the needle weapon here, because he's already pretty easy, like, as it is. Yeah. But yeah, so, coming up here, we're just gonna have a lot of, weapon ammo here, I believe. Or, a little bit, anyway. I think there was more here in the original game, but anyways, we're gonna want a tiny bit for topspin, none of these weapons at all, spark shooter, and I guess I'll just fill the rest with Shadow Blade here. We'll get more weapon ammo in a minute here. So yeah, in my, well, this sounds weird to say, but this is kind of the last video I'm recording in the classic office, man cave, Masterstarman area, I guess, for lack of a better word, I suppose. Guess I'll give a little bit of rush coil ammo here. That for a whole lot of anything else here. I'm filled up with every bit of ammo I would want, so I'm gonna take out Spark Shooter. God, this floor and background do not really, like, mesh that well. Easy fight here. All you gotta do is use the Spark Shooter on that thing. I remember being, like, more hits in the original game than that, but yeah. And then lastly, Dr. Wily, you'll want to use the Rush Jet. I know it's not his weakness, per se, but... Oh! That strategy doesn't work as well in this game. Uh-huh. That was always my strategy in the original. I don't know if it still is or not here. I have all the energy tanks in the world, so I don't need to worry about that as much, but I don't remember what's his weakness otherwise. Oh, it's still Spark Shooter. Okay, I was really overcomplicating things, but... I was really overcomplicating things. In the original, I used to always love just doing Rush Jet to fly above him, because he has, like, no iframes. But that doesn't really work as well in this version. Nope, it's a trap. Yeah, this is gonna be my last video and last Let's Play recorded here at the classic location. It's kind of emotional for me to be recording this here, I gotta honestly say, but let's not get emotional because we still have a Dr. Wily to fight. Actually, no, that's not necessarily true, now that I think about it. Not necessarily true. So what do we want for this last fight? We're gonna want Top Spin, Snake Shot, Shadow Blade, and I'm just gonna get Rush Jet up to snuff here. Don't need Rush Jet at all, but when we also have an energy tank and extra life here, they just wanted people to have a good time with this game. They just wanted people to have a really good time with this game, and this game is a really good time. Mega Man 3 is a really, really good time. Got this new robot here, which is a joke of a final boss. All you've got to do is use the Shadow Claw a couple of times, and there's the real Wily. You want to get on his claw here, and that's it. I don't know why it's a one-hit kill for Top Spin. If Top Spin doesn't work, the only other weapon that hits him, I think, is the Snake Shot. But that is it for Mega Man 3. Where's Dr. Wily? Oh no, too late. And this game has an epilogue. Mega Man, you regained consciousness. I found you lying here when I arrived. I wonder who brought you here. This whistle. It must have been Proto Man. Yeah. We're also just going to be greeted by a little bit of a epilogue featuring the Mega Man 1 Robot Masters. Good to see them show up one more time in this playthrough, but that is it for Mega Man 3. This was more levels and still a shorter game than Mega Man 2 was. That's kind of what happens. Oh yeah, and the housekeeping robot roll. Former assistant to Dr. Light. That's what happens when I think they make a game that I find fun and not frustrating. That's the big difference of why I think I like this game more than I like Mega Man 2. But yeah, I really, really love this game. Mega Man 3, it's one of my favorite platformers for a reason. It's one of those games that I could, if I was having a bad day, I could put this game on and just have a really good time. I've always been able to say that for about half my life now, almost, and, like, like, from my youth to now, this is one of those games that I'm really glad I was able to bring to you guys. I think even to this day, this is one of my favorite games. This is, like, not only one of my favorite Mega Man games, and one that I could recommend playing, especially to first-comers. This is one that I could recommend to first-time players. But this is one of my favorite platformers of all time. It's, like, I don't know if it's my favorite Mega Man game. It's a toss-up between this and 4. I like this and 4 for different reasons, although a lot of the same reasons, I think. I just think 4 is also just a lot of fun to play as well. But this game is a lot of, like, what I really look for in a platformer. It has kind of just that right amount of challenge without feeling like it's complete BS. It cuts a lot of the fluff out for Mega Man 2. It's a little bit on the easy side, sure, but I don't think that's that bad when the game is that enjoyable. This is one of those games that I can definitely look forward to upon, like, replaying and revisiting. And yeah, I'm glad I decided to do another playthrough of this game for YouTube, because it's just that good. And honestly, I would recommend watching my 2016 Let's Play of this game as well, because that one was a lot of fun as well. And upon finishing this game, all 3 games in this, we unlock the Wily Tower. I will see you guys next time for the Wily Tower. I have no idea what this mode is like, but I know some things about it, but I have never once played it. I don't know who any of these characters are, but yeah, between the original 3 Mega Man games, though, Mega Man 1 got some nice added improvements. Mega Man 2 kind of aged poorly a little bit. And I still think Mega Man 3 holds up extremely fondly for me. This is one of my favorite games on the NES, and it's one of my favorite platformers for a reason. With all that being said, thank you for watching this Let's Play. It was a lot of fun to go through this one. And yeah, I hope to see you guys here back next time for the start of the Wily Tower. I will see you guys for that then. Peace out.